Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And thank you so much for the love that you continue to show and the support. First off, I hope you're all doing well. Now, in today's episode, I want to do a quick recap of what we discussed in our last episode and dive into a topic that has been a significant part of my journey: how my diet had to change due to kidney disease. Hey, now, in our previous episode, we talked about the role of dialysis, how I learned about my kidney failure, the process and the stress involved in it. We talked about how I had a catheter installed in me. Remember, apart from a catheter, they can install in you or they can operate you and do something that is called a fistula. A fistula is when you combine two veins. A fistula is normally inserted somewhere in your hand, around here. Yeah, around here. I have never been installed one, but the good thing about a fistula, even when you're going through dialysis, is that you can still go for swimming and you can have a good shower. Not the sponge bath that I was talking about. If you missed our previous episode, I highly recommend checking it out, as it sets out a stage for today's discussion. Also, I will continue reminding you, supporters, subscribe and keep sharing our channel. Help us grow so that we can reach as many people as we can. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to take a deep dive into a topic that was of a significant part of my life when I was battling kidney disease: the foods I had to cut from my diet. Kidney disease requires a strict approach to what you eat, and in this episode, I'll explain why certain foods were off limits for me. So walk with me and take notes, it could help you, okay? And the list may seem long, but each of these dietary restrictions was crucial to maintaining my kidney health. And as much as they were bad, I had no option. One of it, if we start with the vegetables, for example, I had to say goodbye to foods like carrots and beans. Why? These vegetables are rich in potassium and can be hard for compromised kidneys to process. I also had to limit my intake of arrowroots, similar to potatoes, sweet potatoes, due to their potassium content. Remember, oranges, red apples, they are delicious, yes, but they are high in potassium. Fruits were generally limited due to natural sugars and potassium levels. Foods with spices were also a challenge. KFC spices can contain high levels of sodium, which is problematic for a kidney patient. I had to cut back on spices dishes and look for milder alternatives: boiled rice, ugali, and stuff. Overall, I had to adapt to a strict diet that revolved around boiled foods. Boiling reduces the potassium and sodium content, making it easier for kidneys to handle. I also had to opt for saltless foods, as excess salt could lead to blood pressure and further stressing my kidneys. In our first episode, we discussed about some of the reasons why kidneys fail, and one of the major one being blood pressure, abnormal blood pressure, high blood pressure, and also in rare cases low blood pressure, and diabetes. There's also another third factor that is called nephritis. Nephritis is when your body attacks itself while trying to fight off illnesses. You could be having a flu, then out of nowhere you can feel you have a sore throat. Then when you go to sleep without even taking any medicine, it's gone. The reason why it's gone is because your what is it called? Your immune system fought it. You see, the body has its own soldiers, and anytime something from outside is trying to attack your body, it attacks it with the soldiers, releases their soldiers on that illness to fight it. So in some instances, like maybe for my case, because I never had I never had blood pressure, I never had diabetes, My case was nephritic. It was as a result of its body fighting itself. My own immune attacked my own organs, because maybe let's assume the war was very hot, and in the midst of it, even when you're in a battle, your opposing soldiers would be on the other side. You could have another team on the other side. Then instead of shooting your enemy soldier, you kill yours. So that's what happened. And there's another elevated one that is more serious, that is called lupus nephritis. Lupus nephritis is common, and I can give you an example of someone who, and may God continue resting her soul in peace, she had a problem every time. She had like 3 transplants, and every time her body would attack the kidney, and the kidney would fail. So, and lupus is lethal because it does a lot of damage. So those are the 3 things, and the reason why we are talking about it is because we are on diet, and for you to manage your pressure, you need to reduce on salt. Okay, so that's why we cut on salt. Even for myself, I couldn't take salt because I don't have kidneys that are functioning. So you have to help the kidney not to take something it cannot control. Okay, so that's why we are basically salty food is cut. Food with potassium is cut. I also did not mention that we also used to, if for example you are preparing a meal for someone with kidney disease, most of the times you are advised to boil the tomato, nyanya. You boil it, then after you boil it, you peel off the top layer, then cook without it. Potassium is very crucial. Potassium regulates how your heart is beating right now. If it goes beyond normal, chances of you surviving is very, and goes without being noticed, chances of you dying is very high. So that's why we have to regulate the food that you eat so that it does not have so much potassium. And in the end, the food that a kidney patient eats looks like just like rabbit food, because you can imagine it's boiled food, no salt, no nyanya, it's just there. And in most cases you'll find that caretakers don't even eat that food. My 2 cents on it, just eat it once in a while to support that person, because it's not enjoyable food. They are doing it because of their health. Okay, now you might be wondering, why are these restrictions so vital for kidney patients? It all comes down to the kidney's role in filtering waste and regulating the body's balance of fluids, electrolytes and minerals. Like I've said, potassium is typically excreted by the kidneys. However, when your kidneys aren't functioning optimally, excess potassium can build up in your bloodstream, leading to dangerous complications like irregular heartbeats. Remember what I've told you there. The other thing is sodium. Sodium is found in salt and can cause water retention and high blood pressure for kidney patients. Now, for kidney patients, high blood pressure is a significant risk, as it can further damage the already vulnerable kidneys. So now, like I've said now, the only option that we have is boiling food. Why? Boiling food or foods reduces their potassium and sodium content, making them safer for kidney patients. It's a simple but effective way to enjoy a variety of foods without compromising your kidney health. Now, I hope you understood. And now, in conclusion, a glimpse into the foods I had to exclude from my diet during my kidney disease journey, of course. It wasn't always easy, but these dietary changes were essential for protecting my kidneys and my overall health. My advice, maybe you could be watching this from a dialysis bed and you're tired. My advice is, if you're dealing with kidney disease or other health challenges, remember that dietary adjustments can be a powerful tool to your treatment plan. Always consult with a physician to advise you on your diet. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video informative or have any questions or experiences to share, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more insights on managing kidney disease and living a healthier life. Until next time, take care and stay strong. Goodbye.